Hey, we're back with another build order guide. This time's gonna be for the Mordor faction. So, starting off with the first build here, we're gonna have the triple orc pit into the palace opener. Now, keep in mind with these orc pit based builds, you always want to be producing orcs at all times. Never skip production of orcs. Always have orcs queued up and producing at all times to make this work as effectively and as well as possible. Now, with these orc pit builds, you can either follow this up with a troll cage, a great siege works, or get a Mumikil pin and or a hero out as well to follow up with all of these orc pit based builds. So yeah, let's see it in action. Alright, we're loaded on up. Let's get our slaughterhouses, 97%. I like to rotate my slaughterhouses this way so the meat's facing outwards. And for the power, so here you could start with Eye of Sauron and then go right into industry. Or you could pick up War Chant and have a slightly better attack. So Eye of Sauron's only 33% damage and armor, while War Chant is 50% damage and armor, so we'll try that one out. So double slaughterhouse. And then once one of them finishes up, we can make an orc pit. Right away, I like to protect my slaughterhouses with the orc pits. And then the third slaughterhouse here. Right, make sure it's at least 97. To make sure it's giving us the most resources as possible here. So right after that, I'm gonna make another orc pit. And we're gonna be playing a little bit more defensive. Alright, keep the orcs going. We have to make orcs all the time here. And then after that orc is queued, once again, we'll make that third orc pit now. So we're gonna have a lot of orc pits right away. 3 orc pits right from the get-go. Always make these orcs. And we're gonna kind of play a little bit defensive here with these guys a bit. For now, while we keep making these orc pits. And we can also mix in like an archer battalion. If we're getting pressured a lot from the beginning, make more archers. If you don't see that much pressure, orc warriors are fine. And then after this all finishes up, let's make one archer battalion just in case here. Keep the orcs going at all times with this build. Protect here, protect down here. Get these guys over here to protect this one. Also want to expand at some point. And we're going to be getting a Horadrim Palace here now. Just like that. Now, a lot of stuff to hotkey here. Alright, we already have horsemen. That's why we get the Horadrim Palace here. The orc archers are going to help us a little bit as well here. I'm going to have to use our buff. Okay, he's just going to run in and do his business here. This is going to give us a chance to expand a little bit here. We clean that up. Get some Easterlings because he's going cav, so get those out. We're kind of slacking here. We're going to be producing orcs at all time. And then let's start moving out here. I kind of want to have our Easterlings out before we move out. We're missing a few cycles here and there. That's going to happen. Especially when commentating. Alright, also with the Horadrim Palace, you could either get Easterlings out right away, Or you could take this up right away to level 2 and get some Horadrim Lancers for Cav. Up to you, whatever you want to do here. Now we have a big push here. Sadly, we had to use our war chant. So we won't have it for a push, sadly, but it is what it is. Alright, make more orcs. Keep on queuing them up while you're attacking here. And also some Easterlings. I'm gonna start rallying everything to the front. And yeah, we're gonna just do a big giant push here. We have the Easterlings here, so if he has Cav, you know, just like this, Easterlings should be able to do this just fine. Even all the orcs we have should be able to deal with that Cav. We just have a lot. We can kind of move in a bit here on these Cav. Clean them up. Get some orcs here. Keep these guys together. We're gonna go right for his stable here. And I'm gonna just clean this up, get rid of this so it doesn't pressure us anymore. Need more slaughterhouse. We are supply blocked. So we have to keep expanding. So keep on going. Get guys over here. We can also just go all over the place here at this point. He's pretty much done for. And he's gonna be just about done here. So just like this, he's already finished off. Boom, just like that. Nothing he can do. And at this point, get a troll cage, get a siege works, get a Mumakil pen, get a hero out, what have you. Make sure you get this upgrade and reduces hero cost by 10%, and then grab a juicy flyer, Mouth of Sauron, Gothmog. All of these work. Whatever you want here. Alright, so let's move on to that, the next build. Alrighty, moving on right along into our next build. It's gonna be the double orc pit into palace. Kind of similar, but a little bit different here. Gonna have our Horadrim Palace out a bit earlier, and this one is kind of recommended against Men, Eisen, Elves, and Angmar. So let's see it in action. Alright, once again, get our slaughters up. I'm gonna be picking up that war chant again. And this time only 2 orc pits. And then that Horadrim Palace. Also that Horadrim Palace, you could either build Easterlings to creep, or you could level it up and get some cavalry or cav out if you want to have that early on. Really depends. Alright, 97%. As soon as this orc pit is done, make another orc pit. And then make an orc warrior, and then right into that Horadrim Palace. Boom. And our next building is going to be the Horadrim Palace. Now, Horadrim Palaces, you want to keep them kind of safe. You don't want to really defend your slaughterhouses with these, because they're super weak. They only have 1500 HP, while slaughterhouses have 2k, so you want to keep them protected. Keep the orcs going again. Once again, you always want to have production of orcs at all times with this build. Very important. I also gotta be a little bit defensive here in case he does come with anything. Go into Easterlings if you want to creep and whatnot. Keep our orcs around here, keep making them. This time, no archers. So we need those Easterlings out pronto. Alright, we can expand a bit now. Alright, once again, looks like he's doing this. That's why we have the Easterlings. Alright, he's gonna be attacking our orc pit, which is fine. It's not gonna do anything. And yeah, he's gonna be wiped out here. We can go right for the troll. Can use our builder to maybe creep if we want to, make it a bit easier. Keep expanding. More production here. Get an Easterling battalion out for a big attack here. And over here we can just do this with our builder. Boom. Get the builder on the troll. Get our guys behind the troll now. And then boom, just like that. He's as good as gone without any damage. And then easy creep here. He can even expand here. And once again, we're going to have a big push coming. We have our buff this time. So it's going to be an even better push than the first time around, since we did save that buff. You can also creep this. And juicy monies for us. Keep expanding. Can do whatever we want now. Troll cage, what have you. Upgrade our Horadrim Palace. And we have Easterlings in here, I believe. And somewhere, there they are back there. So, I'm just gonna do a big buff with everything. Everything's a bit delayed. Want to make sure we get all of our guys. Just right click a lot here to stack everything up. And then once again, boom, everyone's buffed. Split off some guys. And the majority of them will go right for this. Okay, he's attacking that, which is fine. We have Easterlings. Get rid of all of this. Oh, he's gonna repair it. Okay. Get everyone to the front lines. Upgrade that troll cage. Can even upgrade that Horadrim Palace again to get those Horadrim archers going. Get some spearmen from that. And yeah, once again, there we go. He's pretty much done for. And yeah, just follow it up with either drummer trolls here. Whatever. Horadrim archers. Can even get a siege works, get a hero, what have you again. Black orcs maybe, level up the orc pits. And yep, let's move on to the third build. Alrighty, moving into our third build. It's going to be the double pit rush. Now, this one can either be aggressive or defensive. For aggressive, you can take control of the map, capture any neutral structures if you can. Just have map control, maybe even pressure a bit. And also, this works against the fast barracks from your opponent. So if they do a fast rush on you, you already have a lot of units out, and you can pretty much defend any kind of fast racks play as well with this one. So yeah, let's check it out. Alright, so this one's gonna be a slaughterhouse into the orc pit. Right away here. And then into another orc pit. And then already, you can already get some orc warriors out. I can't really capture any neutral buildings on this map because there's trolls, but some other maps maybe you can get a signal fire, something juicy in that's unguarded or something. Depends. Get map control. Alright, gonna hotkey this, make some orcs. And then expand again here as soon as you can. Very low eco. Keep the orcs going, the production. Lots and lots of orcs. I'll try to be a bit more aggressive with this. So, yeah, gonna be a very low eco opener here, but you're gonna have a lot of units out. And make sure you always make more and more. Gonna be an aggro here. You can either play aggro or play defensive. Really depends on how your opponent plays. Gonna be a little bit aggressive. And make sure we always want to expand as soon as we can. It's already a low eco opener. Keep the orcs going here at all times. Already have some farms in our vision. Some of these guys here. And even a buff here and give our orcs a bit more power. And yeah, already doing some good damage here. Keeping up the production. Can pretty much do whatever after this. Get another Haradrim, get a Troll Cage, get whatever you feel like. More Orc Pits if you want to keep up the spam. We're going to have a lot of orcs back at home, so we have a lot to defend ourselves with. Just like this. Keep the orcs going here. We're in his back here, we're in his front. He's making pikes against orcs. Don't want to really do that. So, yeah, there we go. We're already in his base. Gonna be just chopping him down here. Chopping up some farms. Already did a lot of damage. Pikemen against orcs. Don't want to have that. And we just have so many orcs always producing here. I don't know. We can do whatever. Get a forge. Get Caddis. Get Black Riders at some point. Just whatever you feel like at this point. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much the build. It's going to be just a simple, fast build. Very quick to defend or attack with. And yeah, it works out pretty decently. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Moving into our next build is going to be the 4 Orc Pit macro build. So this one is a heavy macro build. You're going to have a lot of Orc Pits out right away, and you always want to be producing orcs 24/7 with this one. Very macro oriented. This one works very well against evil factions because that's the most spammy matchups. So you kind of want to outspam your opponent, and this one does pretty well with that. So yeah, let's check this one out. Alright, double slaughter. So with this build, we're going to have a lot of orc pits out. We're going to be producing 24/7, and in that case, you're going to be supply blocked a lot. So make sure you're expanding your slaughterhouses, getting those command points up, and you want to make sure you always have those command points up and running, because you're going to definitely feel it. Your command points are going to be capped pretty much right away. If you're making orcs 24/7, that is. Which you should be trying to do. It's a bit hard. Gotta hotkey everything. Gotta be on top of it all. So as soon as this one is done here, making an orc pit. Just like that, make some orc warriors. So once again, gotta keep those going 24/7. And then once that is finished here, I'm gonna make another orc pit. As soon as we possibly can here. Boom. Hotkey everything. And also keep these orcs going here. Non-stop orc production. Orcs. Okay. Getting those orcs out. And we need another orc pit. Gonna be supply blocked very quickly. So as soon as we get all this out, be using this builder probably. And another orc pit. Lots and lots of orcs. There's the goblins. Looks like spiderlings. And a tainted land here. Make sure we try to defend that. Keep expanding. Going to be supply blocked a lot here. Keep the spam going. Defended that. Nice. Save that slaughter. Alright. Make sure we always are producing. Boom, boom, boom. Get everything hot, heat up, and ready to go. And we're just gonna have a big swarm of orcs to swarm over them. Make sure we're always expanding. You can either mix some archers in. Always creep the wargs with some orcs, which is fine. Orcs are cheap. Doesn't matter if you really lose them. The warg lair is more important than an orc pack. So we can just like whatever creep with some of these guys. And while we're going in with the majority here, we're checking on our production here. We always want to be making orcs. Get some archers here and there. Looks like he's going to just bypass us. He's going to focus on his base in that case. Our archers, once they come out, should be good against those zerglings here. Alright, we're just going to keep on harassing. Attack these zerglings here. And keep on the pressure here. These guys, see, they can creep the warg lair good enough here. It's also nice to have that. Get the zerglings down. Keep making guys. You want to make stuff 24/7 with this build. We're keeping his zerglings in his base. These guys did manage to get a slaughterhouse, but we can just remake that. And attack with this. Make sure we don't forget about this. And looks like we're just kind of in his base now, pretty much suffocating him from production. Got that monies. And yeah, there we go. Pretty much the build here in a nutshell. Very spammy. You always want to spam whatever you have. You can go into whatever again. Troll Cage, Mumakil Pen, Siege Works, get a hero out, expand a lot. What have you. Horadrim Palace, whatever you feel like is needed. And you just want to keep swarming over them. Outswarm the swarm with this build. Or command cap just like that. So we gotta always be expanding. Because we do have a ton here. Alright. Get all the buffs. Buff everyone. And keep on going to the front lines. We're in the back too. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much the build. Keep on making guys. Make sure you don't skip a beat. Make orc archers, orc warriors. All kinds of good stuff. And yeah, let's move on to that next one. Okay, jumping into our next one here. It's going to be the Horadrim Palace opener here. So this one's going to give us a nice unit composition here. We're going to have Corsairs, Easterlings, Horadrim Lancers, some Orcs and Orc Archers. So a very nice timing attack we can do with this one. And with the Horadrim Palace, you can either get out Easterlings and creep a troll or what have you. Or you could level up the Horadrim Palace right away and get those Lancers out to defend against any infantry pushes that may be coming your way early on. So let's check it out here and see how it goes. Alright, here we go. Gonna do the 2 slaughter opener here. Right away, and then right into that Horadrim Palace. Also keep in mind, Horadrim Palace is very weak. You want to protect it a bit. More than other buildings here. I'm gonna kind of put it in the back here. Alright, get your 3rd slaughter going. And for this one, we're gonna upgrade it right away to level 2 and get some lancers out. Just to show how this one could be done. Very good against early swordsman pushes. You can really clean that up without taking any damage. And then you'll be in a very good spot. As soon as it's done, right away we can upgrade it, and then we can go for the Horadrim Lancers. So, very, very nice indeed. And also, once it gets to level 2, we can also mix in some Corsairs. Very, very nice. As soon as it's updated, we can get some of these guys going. Boom. And they're gonna just deal with any kind of warrior pushes that may be coming our way. Now, if they go pikemen, you're kind of screwed, but you could always just go across the map and do damage yourself. You'll both take damage, but it is what it is. If they do a pike rush. Okay, we can do a bunch of stuff here. Corsairs, get some orc pits going, or 1 orc pit. These guys are done. So let's see what he's gonna go for. Get an orc pit going. Now, perfect. Look at that. Just like that. Nice. This is why this opener can be extremely good. Just because of this reason alone. Boom. You clean this up. 100% safe. You took no damage. Now you can also just run to his base, use your war chant, and do a ton of damage. Corsairs are out. Let's get some Easterlings. We could creep. We can do whatever we want at this rate. Buff these guys up, and then we're going to be in a very good position. Make sure we're expanding. Get some orcs out. Sea rats can be used in firebomb mode, which are very good with their molotovs. Looks like we're level 2 already. Nice. Get some orcs out. And keep on doing a lot of damage here. Easterlings can creep. Since we're so far ahead, we're gonna these cocktails. And make use of this. Get some more Corsairs. Keep expanding. Make sure we're microing these guys. Don't want to lose them ever. And yeah, we're just been doing a ton of damage constantly. Creeping. Get some orcs. Get some archers out. What have you. And yeah, I'm just gonna be keeping the pressure going while creeping. Either go for the troll, the warg lairs, however you feel like. Sea rats. Get some more guys out. Make sure we're always microing this cav battalion back here. Make sure we get this going. Boom. Grab that juicy monies. And now we have a big push here. With all kinds of random stuff here. Good unit comp. We have a mix of everything. And yeah, he's going to be no chance here. Those Corsairs are going to do some nice work here. Orc Archer is going to be doing very nice. Get these Easterling over here to creep. Expand. Get these guys in still. Yeah, make sure we're always microing this. Actually wanted our guys to go back, perhaps. Those guys are doing good. These guys with the cocktails do a crazy amount of damage to buildings, so they're very good in that regard. Don't want to attack that with our guys. And just like that, keep on going here. These guys are going to be creeping. Just get whatever you want at this rate. Get some trolls going. Get a hero. Keeping the expansion going. There's cocktails doing work here. Also getting a lot of power points. Can buff ourselves up. Our lancers are still alive in the back. They can keep on being annoying back there. And just like that, we pretty much clean them up. Nice juicy buff. Kind of stack all of our guys here. Aggressive mode, and boom, barracks shall fall. Make sure we're creeping this. Get these guys back into action. Of course, theirs are very quick, so they're very nice to do a lot of harassing damage with. And just like that, that's pretty much the build, and let's move on to that final one. Alrighty, we made it to our final build for Mordor here. This one's going to be more of a little fun build because it uses trolls, and who doesn't like trolls? So this one, it's going to be two variations. There's been kind of a newer variation of this recently. I'm going to show that one off real quick. It's very short and easy to do. And yeah, let's see that one first here. And let's see how it goes. Alright, so starting off, we're gonna have 2 slaughters. And for this one, we could actually go for Eye of Sauron, because it's gonna be quite useful. Potentially here. Now, this one's a variation that's been kind of popular recently. You'll see why. Because we're going to be building that troll cage right there. And as soon as it is finished up, we can also do this to scout. See what he's going. He's going for a barracks. And we're going to also scout out his farm placements with this as well here, because yeah, we're gonna be doing some good old stuff here. So with this, we want to get that mountain troll out ASAP, and you're gonna be just enough here to get him out pretty quickly. Boom. And once he is out, you want to sell the troll cage and get some orc pits out, because you want to have some infantry. Well, this guy does all the heavy lifting. We're scouting out his farm placements. That way the mountain troll could have some fun. And have a very nice time. Nice indeed. Also get this going. A little bit late, but whatever. As soon as this bad boy is out, I'm gonna be putting him in melee mode and moving him out. Sell this, make an orc pit. Gotta get some infantry going. And over here, another orc pit. Just like that. Here come some of these guys. We can just beat them up here. Might as well defend a bit with this guy. While we have him here, he is quite fast. And he's going to be trampling them down, smacking them around. And they should do no damage to us here. Get the orcs going. Expand a bit more. We should be actually going out across the map with this guy, but let's finish off that battalion just in case. And that way we have all these orc pits now. We can even just make more orc pits. Get a Horadrim Palace, maybe even. Probably a better idea. And we'll have some defense back at home now while this guy does his job here. At this point, your opponent's probably gonna have some pikes out. So you wanna just micro this guy around, run around, ring around the Rosie, have some fun. These guys do nothing to the troll, so it's not gonna be any trouble for us. Just like that, expand, move out a bit. Still making soldiers not what you want against this. Keep expanding. Keep microing this guy around. Yeah, just like that. Just do this constantly, run around, protect them, make sure you're looking at him from time to time here. They want to lose him since we did sell that troll cage, so only one we have. Be careful to not lose him, and that's pretty much the first opener. And let's try out that second one. We're just going to be making use of the drama trolls. Alright, let's move into our final variation here. And we're going to be doing this one that we're seeing right now. Get some dramas. And do a big push with them. Alright. Double slaughter house here. Into that orc pit. Alright. And then get some orcs out. Another orc pit actually. And then some more orcs. Get that troll cage going. And then we'll have some juicy troll action. Get that orc pit. That third slaughter house. Bum. Alrighty. After this is done, another orc pit. Orc pit coming. Orc pit is coming up soon enough. Alright, get some orcs, get an orc pit. For the defense here. And get the 3 orc battalions out before that troll cage coming out. We can also mix in a Horadrim Palace. Late game, we want to have Horadrim Archers with this and some Easterlings with that Drummer Troll, because those guys go well with the Drummer Troll. Very well indeed. And then we can get that Troll Cage. And the good thing about this build is this one is super defended, this slaughterhouse. Defended by everything. Just like that. Keep the orcs going. Expand. Bum. And with this, you could either get a mountain troll out, do some harass damage. But for the sake of the video, we're gonna be going to that level 2 and try to wrap it up because it's already been going for about 40 minutes. Let's make it a quicker one here. Get the orcs all over the place. Kind of want to defend a bit here. Maybe attack a bit. Who knows? Whatever you feel like doing. Whatever's good. I mean, with this, if you defend, say he comes and you defend, you kind of want to move out with these guys and do a push with your buff. But since he hasn't come yet, we're just chilling a bit here. Gonna be taking up, get that drama going. And do a big push with that. There we go. And for late game, we want that Horadrim Palace out, we want Easterlings, we want Horadrim Archers, we want that Fire Arrow upgrade on them. And with that Drummer buff, it's gonna be very nice. Oh, he's gonna have a ton of cav here. Uh-oh. He's going crazy with the cav. Keep expanding. Get that drummer in here. He's buffing himself up, huh? Keep on making those guys. At least the drummer is pretty okay against this. Horajurim Palace is going up. But yeah, against Cav, it's a bit dicey here. We have our Roar ability, so we can scare them away, save the slaughter. Get some archers going. He's gonna still aggro on it, of course. He is buffed, which is problematic. But here's our Easterlings out. I want to re-expand as soon as we can. And try to clean this up. And just like that, we can kind of move out with our ragtag force. Hordes and hordes of orcs. Let's try to make something happen. Try to rebuild. Need more income. Get these orcs is going. Alright, now we're gonna have a push here. We did use Roar, sadly. But we can buff up here, for instance. Boom! Get him, drummer. Keep on macroing behind this. I mean, ideally, it's not really the push you want to be doing. You want to have like a lot of stuff with this. But I mean, this is fine. Against Cav, it's kind of a struggle because you really don't have a Horajurim Palace early. So keep that in mind. Let's go with land. I already have leadership from the drummer. I want to kind of be safe with the drummer, for instance. And we're just going to go into his production line. Get these guys on all this stuff. And use the tainted land here. Keep the production going. Boom. And yeah, pretty much he's done for now. We have a Roar soon enough coming back. He's making Cav. We have Easterlings here. Can pretty much do anything now. With a lot of reinforcements. And he's pretty much a goner. Oh, don't lose our drummer. Boom. And let's take down the fort, because why not? I want to see it fall. Boom. We fight for Mordor. Alright, get everyone up here. We have a lot of spam. Let's just do Roar for no reason, because it's fun. Oh yeah. Taunt him a bit. Get some nice drummer action. And just like that, gonna be victorious. GG's. Hope you guys enjoyed this Mordor build guide. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more like this. And next one's gonna be Isengard. Hopefully somewhat soon. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Check me out live on Twitch. I'm there live pretty much whenever I can. And yeah, see everyone next time in the Isengard one. And take care, guys. And until next time.